Oh, fucking gloves you looking for, all that in the living room. Ain't all this in your room. You insecure about your clothes and shit. Oh, well, fuck that. Fuck all that fucking shit. It's like you get people saying throughout the day, go do this though. Where is it at? One thing he would have said, in your room, in your room. That's the first thing that bitch would have said. You can't make this shit up. The first thing he would have said, in your room, what's in your room? Then you would have looked at the nigga like, how the fuck you know that? You had to put that in there. That's the way you be thinking and shit, right? You don't need to think like that, bro. You know what's in there. That's all I be wanting to know. Before you even accuse a nigga of anything. Like my keys just then. Like my fucking keys. I wasn't about to accuse him of them. Even though I know I just had them hoes. I wasn't even about to look no farther than where I looked for them. On some real shit. I wouldn't look nowhere but where I just looked. Right there at that door, 'cause that's the only place I've been. Even like them glasses. You see I'm on them. You gonna have to find them where them bitches went back to. Catch on? And them was just in the living room. Not there. Ain't no way in hell they made it to the bedroom. Oh, that a bitch. But you know that shit was on them. Oh, really young man, shit. I'm trying. See what I mean by how you spraying shit? You hit it click. I'm gonna snack. Look, he mad. I got something for that too, though, dog. I'm really tired of that shit too. You walk by there, right? He thought I had my shit in my hand. He sprayed me in my face. It's imagine that though. You been sitting out here in the living room all day, right? What I say? I ain't been getting what? I ain't been getting sprayed though, right? Ain't that what I said? Okay then. What you hear? That ain't the P4 loud now. You can hear that shit going through the walls. Look, he thought he had me in the kitchen though. You know what he did in the kitchen? He was so cold. He was so cold. You ain't catch that shit he sprayed in there, motherfucker. You ain't catch that shit he sprayed in that oven. Tell you there's only real reason why he's standing there and do that shit. Cause he think a nigga ain't paying attention. I told you. I ain't got shit to cook in the oven. But alright. What the fuck? See, I'm moving too fast now. I was moving too fast then. I tell you, I was moving too fast. I was moving fast. Man, we moving a little too fast. I sit here, I gotta sit here with the door open all day, every day, but that bitch got nerve enough to sit in the room talking about he cold. Make it make sense. Make it make sense that he can lay there and right up under a heater and play like he cold. Right up under a motherfucking heater. Right up under a motherfucking heater that nigga beat. That nigga want to tell that he hoe. Oh, oh, I'm freezing. House at 70. It tell you it's at 75 in this bitch. 10 minutes later, this nigga talking about, oh, it's at 60. Temperature drop that fast in this bitch? House dropped from 80 to 60 that quick, huh? That's what I'm at with it. And he's just laying in there like it wasn't that hot though. Look at him. I'm back in the kitchen, so he moving around. So ain't no mute on there, bro. Ain't back live. Ain't no mute back on there. So this not get you playing your fucking head games, okay? Cause you can come right the fuck back up out of here, bro. Okay? Cause you can come right the fuck back up out of here. We ain't got time to play head games with a white boy. If that's the reason why you wanted to go back in there, buddy, we're not about to go through that again tonight. No, we're not. I'm gonna tell you right motherfucking now, we ain't. So you better perpetrate like you sheep real quick, bro. You shouldn't be letting me be your main focus in that room. You shouldn't be moving every time I move from the kitchen to the bedroom to the bathroom, all around. You in a whole different room than me, bro. Do you understand that? You laying in the bed and you tuned up to what the fuck going on in the living room. Can you explain that? Oh, you can't. Oh, I'm riding your shit too hard, huh? Shit. Last time I checked is what? It's 6:05. I just almost died at what time? Well, you still ain't been asleep. And you know I was live then too, right? So they heard the full choking and every fucking thing. So they knew it wasn't no stunt. But you see how you try to carry on the next, a little while later? All the way. And keep it real, I ain't go look for none of it. I didn't go looking for that bread. I ain't accuse you of it. You said the dog ate it. That I left it alone. Here it is, you pull the bread out. But you ain't come out the room. Check the camera. What? I asked you before how the fuck you keep getting in my bedroom. And then locking my door back. This some shit I know I asked your ass. You know? And then that nigga see me eat that cheese, right? That nigga gonna target my motherfucking stomach right after that. That what gave him away. That right there. That move right there. If that nigga would have never targeted my motherfucking stomach, I'd have never knew it was him. But he the only one who knew I had cheese with that goddamn chicken. It's in his house. It's a rapper. So when a nigga hear you eating something and then your stomach get to hurting, then the nigga turned the house on hell, bro. They ain't gonna sit there and say you said that. You heard what I said though, did I? If that shit happen like that, you know what it do. So when he did it, I said let him turn that shit all the way up, knowing I just ate this motherfucking cheese. They did that and turned the fucking car on. Me and my brother ain't gonna be lying. We both called that shit out. Ain't no way in hell. Nigga, everybody else got 6 feet of snow up under their goddamn car. Your car, butt booty naked. You ain't been nowhere but to the library and to the job and family service. And you been gone when, you was gone, Mind you, I had to tell him, nigga, if you don't get up out of here, you gonna get stuck in here. So what happened to all that snow that was supposed to be up under that motherfucking truck? Oh, damn, he forgot we got videos of that? You ain't got videos of that? Now you gonna say I'm lying? We ain't got videos of all that snow up under your car? Going to the store? Why do it melt up under your car other than everybody else? Your shit run hotter when it's on? I told you you fucked up, stupid. You fucked up bad. Look, he's still fucking up right now to this moment. He's still fucking up. Watch this though. We just end that. I'm like, shit, nigga, boy, who? Nigga talking about cold, nigga. I've been cold. I've been cold all motherfucking night. You see what I'm saying? I gotta lay it. I'm the one laying out here in this shit. Due to the fact these niggas keep spraying all these chemicals in me, not in me, but on me, on my cigarettes, on my bud, on my black and miles, all this. It's taking food from you, look at you in your face and tell you, nigga, fuck you, I'm not paying you. But I don't know where your food went to though. It just disappeared. The dog ate it. But then they pulled the shit from behind they safe. I didn't put it there. Like I told you, last time I know I showed you the motherfucking pack was laying over here on the table. I wake up, that bitch gone. I asked him about it. He said, "Oh, the dog." I left it alone. And then later on that day, you see this nigga pulling that shit out. Tank made the shit up. So he was already trying to cause a problem. Catch on? Now you see why I told the nigga to leave? Whole time he in the kitchen talking about he cold, right? Why is his eyes all on me the whole time? I'm not watching him. Even the whole time he's sitting on the couch, nigga, I had to tell him, nigga, I'm right here. You want me to hold your hand? The fuck is you watching me for? Motherfucker laying in that motherfucking room when it was all like sweating and shit. When I'm sweating, I mean, it was like 90 degrees and 100 in this bitch. I'm pouring in sweat, throwing up and all that. You see that motherfucker? Did he bust a move? Was he in some sweats? So we definitely what? Not the same, is we? Tired of that shit, dog. Tired of this nigga keep with that fuck shit. Now the next action, I'm not gonna be civil next time. I swear to God, I'm not. I'm gonna seriously hurt that boy. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I done been nice as I could today, polite as I could. Next time, I'm gonna seriously hurt him, bro. Nigga ain't been asleep all night. I've been asleep every 2 hours. I get woke up every 2 hours because of this nigga and the shit that he pulled. This shit you can't make up. Fuck this, bro. Oh, that don't work up here, though. You mad about that one? Every 2 hours, you had to wake up. shoes off. Let's get it. That's why I took these bitches off. You know what I'm saying? When they come in, I just hand them to them. They just got all that shit on the watch, bro. Where would all that come from? Where would all that come from right there, dog? Okay, then. So he can shoot shit on me all day, but fuck it, right? You gonna assault me all day? That's what you telling me, officer? That's why I ain't had them glasses on. Look, hold on, let me show y'all before y'all get the trick and think I'm bullshit. It wasn't the fact that I couldn't find these bitches, but the nigga knew right where they was at. It's the fact that when you define them bitches, you can see the bullshit that he sprayed all in my eyes. Cause I wear these all the time, right? See this shit right there? See right there? See this the shit that he ain't gonna tell y'all. Now he sleep, huh? Told you. And these the new ones. I can show you the old ones. You wanna see the old ones too? Well, they just did a trip. You probably see the same white motherfucker stains on them. All the way across. That's crazy on both glasses. The same little two white dots. Dead in my eye though. Hell. Now, if that's on the glasses that I wear like this, look, let me show you. Now look. Imagine me sitting right there on that chair right there, right? With these glasses on. See? With these on, right? Sitting right there. Which way would they have to, where would that velocity come from? When they come from out of this motherfucking room? Okay then. Yeah, Mr. Fake Ass Sleep nigga. He just sleeps so all of the cuts at him, you know. Right on. He had such a tired morning trying to kill a motherfucker. Oh, don't get it twisted. He ain't asleep. The TV ain't going off. I don't give a fuck how much he lay there and hold that motherfucker big tight. He tried 2 motherfucking months. Now, where I lie at, all of a sudden he tired. After I pointed out that he'd been up since 11 o'clock last night trying to do what? What was he been doing all that time? He ain't been trying to sleep. Oh damn, Dirt had to point out that it's what time of night? We've been going since 11, and I'm not about to be too kind with him no more. I'm not gonna be too understanding. I'm not gonna be too, you know, flamboyant to show that he physically trying to harm me. I'm just gonna take action. That's what I'm showing you, and that's what the fuck I'm telling you, and that's what I'm showing you the evidence. Before it get lost and deleted, that I took all the proper steps as a human being before I blew up and gave this nigga the motherfucking business. That's not a threat. That is called reality. Now, you mean tell me two people had the same conclusions today? I ain't even tell him the condition of his truck, where his truck was sitting. Until after he told me what he thought. Until after he told me what to look for. He didn't even know I was already ahead of him. You know, that made me feel good to know that I woke up and took the proper steps at 7 o'clock in the motherfucking morning to know that it was his truck that did that and that he had to give somebody the key to his truck so they could run that hose through that fucking hole, through that thing. Or I didn't give my brother the great news. Or they get in the motherfucking garage with the motherfucking lawnmowers and what else in there? What else in there? Weed eaters, what else they got in their motherfucking truck? They got a gas motor on it. I ain't give them all like that, tell them all like that though. See what I'm saying? But I knew what it was when I seen Buckboy go over here by Luke's cage at 2:30 in the fucking morning. So I knew which way they was running that shit from. At 2:30 this morning, you heard me and him get into an argument about what the fuck is you over there playing with the dog food for? Wait a minute. Let me put some bass into it. Ain't Luke Cage the one that got the big had the big ass hole in it from outside that you can run the shit from either inside to outside with the hole right there on the corner of the house? All you gotta do is move a brick and you can run it right through there. Or better yet, what about they septic tank? Or what about the hole in the drain in the back in the what do you call that motherfucker? In the motherfucking garage. Say, it ain't the first time though, is it? It's the first time that I've been woke up with that goddamn device like that. Is it? No. The last time I woke up with that device like that. Chris was standing what? Where was you standing at, Chris? What I tell you to do? Get the fuck from around me, right? I mean, like, how close was you to me when I woke up like that? Tell him. So Dirt ain't acting like this is something new, right? You was standing next to me. Tell him how close he was. Here, you want me to show him? Don't get scared. Don't get scared. Well, this how close he was with that damn device last time I was asleep, right? Look, that nigga was standing like right here, bro. And I woke up and got to choking, dog. He was standing right here, and I had to wake up. Hey, man, get the fuck on, bro. I ain't lying to you. Got no reason to lie. I was sitting right here in this motherfucking chair right here, bro. Now, how much room you think is right there, bro? Same spot, basically. Basically, the same shit just happened. Right here. Same shit. That'll be the clicking you hearing. There's a reason why he wanted to get in that motherfucker. That and this motherfucker upstairs. Y'all heard him earlier too. You remember he was like, what? What? I can't forget that one. Yeah, oh, I know y'all don't forget that one. What? What? I said, damn, it's just me and you in the house. The dog sleep. Yeah, that doo 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 doo. They knocking for him. Yeah, you act like you know. What? 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 Act like you know. Took the right motherfucking path. On God. God we trust. Thank God we motherfucking trust. These niggas we gon' fuck us. Rolling niggas up, niggas like motherfucking Legos. You know, like Russ. Cause they done missed of us. It's something that they never ever do again. They going to the pen, riding bluebirds again. They should have never fucked with the children. Hey, she just said, my son, get up. I rose with the fire in my gut. I looked the devil in his cold blue eyes the next morning and said, bitch, don't you even try. It's a motherfucking lie. I see your bitch ass. You can't hide. They don't give you fucking time, dude. Chapter Romans time. I think we're gonna have to write our own and get it going. This motherfucker know. Say one said something. I could have beat that ass today. I probably went to jail. I probably looked real wrong. But no, I'd rather document every step I take. Cause these bitch niggas is fake. When you show that these motherfuckers be lying each and every fucking day. After that nigga wipe my feet and, you know, swole up like anime. Bitch nigga, what's wrong today? You ain't got nothing to say. What's wrong with them little marks? You gonna say that that's where the fleas ain't? Oh, we ain't got no fleas. Shit, what the fuck? If we did, that's some shit you would've ate. Wait. Girl, slow it down. You might be too late. Don't do so. Yeah, mix that with a little bit of loose flake. How did that bitch make it through that day without having to go to that toilet and sit down like anime? Remember, he had no food to eat, nothing on his plate. I wouldn't give that bitch a soup that day. How did he know not to fuck with that peanut butter that day? What did they go in my room and steal mine and act like it didn't exist that day? How did he put it back like I was just on crack that day? This the shit that be having me in dismay. So every time I say, start don't leave your keys laying around, and you would know why. I say, what for? That bitch already got a set of keys. He ain't getting in that bitch and getting back out without ease. You can hear my shit jingle. I ain't sleeping that damn deep. I've been with this nigga was a motherfucking Sesame Creek. Go back to the beginning, nigga. You'll see how that nigga just came out there just staring at me. How many minutes later did you see I was on my feet? God damn it, it could have been a death minute. You see how that bitch tried to already have a recipe? He already had a plan B. He already was gonna try to go to Z as D and E. I just knew how to think on my feet. Hold on. You got a vehicle, that means you can go up and down this street. That means if you felt threatened, you can go see the police. I just asked you to leave so we don't beef. That was just too much for you to do. Let it up. Then asked you to sit down on the couch. That was too much. You went to the heat. It's cold. Bitch, I sit out here like that every day. It ain't cause I'm bold. It's cause these chemicals that I've been telling niggas about is getting real old. So when I send you to you with your mama at, you know everything I said was what? Written in gold. Remember, you gave them your keys. They couldn't just start that bitch in their sleep. Like he say. They couldn't run the motherfucker through the window that day. If he in there on anime like Christmas time, like Jay. I mean, if you laying there like that, you couldn't put the pipe in the hole and run that shit, could you? You turn it on. All of a sudden, what you say today, again, your electric starter ain't working. Oh, but you just ate that. Same way like you just ate with the radio. My radio used to be so loud. I was about to get it beat up by the white boy cry. You remember? I was about to get up because your radio wasn't louder than old boy's radio. And that's why he hated you. That's why y'all was about to fight. Same one Kerwin was about to out here shooting with. Remember that guy? I supposed to got into it with a nigga about your radio, how you had it. Before I even moved in here. Oh, Lord. Not like that. Not like that. What's the next one? I go outside smoking on my black and mild. I just turn around. I see a motherfucker flicking me off. I'm like, bad, bad. Somebody better come get their essay. Send them back to Cuba. Send them with, I even gave him some respect that day. Send that nigga somewhere back to gangland. Oh, no, that wasn't good enough. Man, I'm about to run me over. Then you get kid down the street, and I don't, all of a sudden, I say something to his bitch. Cause I call some other niggas some pedophiles. These motherfuckers a bunch of pedophiles. That's what the fuck I said. And goddamn it, I know I wasn't talking to her. Cause they was riding by in a truck and I'm on the phone. And I'm like, these motherfuckers are a gang of pedophiles. I don't fuck with these motherfuckers like that. And that's exactly what the fuck I said. I don't know his girl and I ain't never had two words to this bitch. And I don't mean disrespectful, but I ain't said two words to that child. So when Camp Am came at me like that with it, I was like, no, we ain't falling for the banana and tailpipe. You got me fucked up, so that's like four fights that didn't try to out of that little bunch right there already. All revolve around Clown Boy right here. Same one that's going to Frickers with him. I'm lying now. Same one that's in their phone. Same one that's in their Facebook. Same one that's at the club with. Same one he's sitting next to, sticking his tongue out. The same kings right there, you know. You know, the same kings that's on Alicia Mumble's page, the same kings that's on Angie page, the same kings. Let's keep it going. These same motherfuckers, right? Same tough motherfuckers working with the Fed. Oh, I'm looking for a go-go bus. That my behavior, nigga needs some improvement. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Cause this nigga almost tricked me into a kidnapping, bro. Real talk. Oh yeah, that's why I just pushed his ass, man. Go on that way, bro. Is there anything else? He like would have kept trying to persist to get to that room, and I would have kept trying to stop him without having no real life content. Keeping it real, if I ain't had no real life justification of stopping him getting in that room, or feeling like my life is at risk for him being in that room. One, if you look right above him, you'll see that hole right there that I don't never show, right? You see that hole right there? You see how his arm always like that right there? I mean, let's not play though. That one he always laying on, that's facing the wall right there. That one, you see that hole? You see, even the way he laying now, you can't say it ain't possible. But his favorite one though is right in front of him, right where that speaker be at. Right here by my vest. Right here by my motherfucking vest. Right here. That big ass hole right there that's taped up all the way down the wall. You remember, he ain't have no baseboards. I ain't never have none. Yeah, right. And I ain't never put foam on the wall either. Like right here, like, what? You gonna hear that shit shift. You gonna hear that shit shift in a minute. Damn. I don't be trying to be cocky with it. I just use my ears. I can hear the shit. So when you can hear the shit, it ain't nothing you can lie about. That's why they use the heat. Cause keeping it real, if I show you what the heat set at right now, ask that nigga why he tripping now. Oh, hold on. They trying the shit out of my stomach, but I don't give a fuck. Nah. I'm gonna show you that that nigga is just stunning. Now I'm gonna show you that your boy is just stunning. He be stunning for a while. Oh, stunting is a habit. I mean, get your boy some milk. Get your boy some milk. Your boy needs some milk and just some shit like that. Why you putting his hand like that? Why you playing his hand like that? Not like that. Come on, fucker. Not like that. That's what I was talking about right there. You see how you don't see the other hand? Right. So it's a possibility. I ain't saying it is, but I'm saying it's a possibility. Shoot. Yeah. Man, you tell me why that heat had to be so motherfucking high. Man, you see it for yourself. I shit like this every day. Now, what's his lies about, man? That's why I had to show that. You know what I'm saying? You had to show that. Because if I'm in here like that and the house says that, what in the fuck is he on? So how many degrees did the house drop earlier when he said it was in the 60s? How many? Only 3 degrees, right? Only 3 degrees. I ain't turn it, I ain't fuck with it, I ain't do nothing. I put it back where I had it at last night when I went to sleep. '73 motherfucking degrees. So in the amount of time that nigga was talking shit, talking about he cold, the bitch only dropped 5 degrees in the house. That's why I said I want to see where he really want to take this. That's why I screenshotted that motherfucker 3 times. I want to see where he was trying to really take this. Because since I got sick, that thermostat been set on 73. But I gotta lay like this all goddamn day in the cold though. He know it's fucking cold. You heard what he said? So if he know it's cold, then what the fuck is the problem then? It gotta be a problem if the nigga laying in the cold like this. See how he telling on his fucking self? Kick him in the ass all the way around. It's 73 cold in the wintertime with the door wide the fuck open. Why is he doing it? But it ain't cold in that bedroom with 73 though, is it? Tell him why, Chris. What was you checking earlier today? That vent, right? That vent blowing? Your vent works, don't it? Along with this kitchen vent, right? They see the other two is blocked the fuck off. So they know it ain't no heat right here. Just a bunch of open fucking doorways, right? So tell me why niggas wake up at morning time, 7:50 this morning, baked, soaking wet, feeling like he been carbon monoxide poison. There ain't no vents in this living room. Only vent back there in the kitchen and in the bathroom. What could make Samuel Reed feel this way? At 7:30 in the fucking morning, sir. Go. But you in a room with a vent. And you was laying there perfectly fine. Really? Man, niggas, boy. Really? That's what y'all want me to believe? Hell no. I ain't had no sleep either all damn night. Hell no, nigga. This ain't that. These two clown ass niggas, bro. Let me get Rumbo and rip and still sleep. Let me get Rumbo and rip and still sleep. Told you. But then you get shit like this here. We on. Told you that me a goofy ass brother called with that bullshit. I don't even give a fuck, man. Doing too many tugs. I guess I didn't know who did that, huh? I guess you already know who did it, huh? Now ask yourself why. That's the number one question. Ask yourself why would he do it? That's all. Ask yourself why would he do it? Oh, no, no. Ask yourself why would he do that piece of shit? Respond to it. Why? Why respond? Then look me in your face like you telling bull face, no fucking lie. That's not bullshit, man. This is the shit I go through. But ask him why. Ask that nigga why did he do this shit? Now what made me come back there and look behind the couch? And then find the cable that I've been looking for. Back behind the couch again. Man, come on, bro. I ain't bullshit. I'm sitting there, I'm like, this nigga real hard in my motherfucking back with that fucking device. What the fuck is going on? I get up under there, this nigga got the whole fucking thing already. Tore all that. Can't make this shit up. Only motherfuckers you know that can get behind the couch and do that. Oh, look good in this. I'm like, for a minute I thought the nigga was just sitting in the back of the bitch with the device. Oh, just banging that bitch in my back. No. So earlier when I was standing here at the stove and I threw that shit at the couch, cause I felt that shit spraying on me, I was all the way right. Right up under the couch. Now you know why that nigga kept going to the bathroom looking at it. I'm gonna have to replay that video and really watch that bitch. Told you I should have them all today. Hey, last one. See, cause they got them not going through my motherfucking AOL. As you see, but when you subscribe to yourself, that kind of fuck them all up. Yeah, you go right to it. Bing, bing. Look as I'm making them, they can't hide. Just like my brother said, he had to give his key to somebody. But I've been saying, I've been working together. Remember, I told you that when we leave here, after motherfuckers be at the store and shit. Be in the same fucking store in South End. But be online talking mad shit to you. I've been a beast today, though. For real, for real. I stopped myself in my anger, dog. I think I stopped myself in my anger from sending me to prison. Cause I could have went. After all the shit that nigga done told me in 24 hours, the dog ate my bread, then he left my shit in the room. That shit all the way on down, bro. I probably would have lost it. It's a good thing I had some drunk. I probably would have lost it, dog. Shit. Look, he gonna play sleep until I'm sleep, right? That's when he gonna come out the room, knock the camera down, and all like that, and then you ain't gonna see no more high hair until I wake up, huh? Is that the story? Sometimes niggas go to sleep and wake up not feeling like he got carbon monoxide. Oh, that shit burnt so bad, bro. I ran for that dough. Straight oxygen. Almost broke that bitch, I swear to God. Ended up slapping that nigga wire out his mouth. Watch what I tell you. I'm trying to be cool with it. Hold on, let me plug my phone in. I ain't watched TV all day, dog. I swear to God, I've been fucking around with this nigga all day, bro. Let me plug my shit in. Turn this camera on. Video. Before I turn my camera off, I just want to show you how he